What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the Post-Gazette Pirates YouTube channel. Colin Beazley here from Wrigley Field in Chicago, where the Pirates have just wrapped up a four-game series against the Chicago Cubs, where they lost 3 of 4. Just me today on the series recap. Happy Father's Day to you all. Noah Hiles is currently hanging out with his dad at dinner, so I will be taking you through this four-game series and what I saw as the Pirates lost 3 of 4 against the Cubs. Before we get started, just want to say if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. And also, we do plenty of work not just on YouTube, where you can see all of our work at post-gazette.com. We cover the Pirates, we cover the Steelers, we cover every Pittsburgh sports team. We've covered the heck out of the U.S. Open at Oakmont. We've also do plenty that's not just sports. We cover politics, news, government, anything important to you in Pittsburgh. We probably have something about it. So make sure you subscribe to the Post-Gazette as well. Now to get started talking about the Pittsburgh Pirates in this four-game series, I think I want to start on a good note, and that was that the Pirates starting pitching and pitching in general was really, really, really good in this series. All four starters were very, very strong. Bailey Falter pitched well in his first game. Mitch Keller was good today. Paul Skenes was good on Friday. Mike Burrows was excellent as well. It was a really, really well pitched series. Again, as I've mentioned in a lot of my stories, in these four games, the Pirates gave up a total of 9 runs against one of the best offenses in baseball. The Cubs entered scoring more runs than anyone other than the Dodgers, and the Pirates were frankly able to shut them down for pretty much the entirety of this series. They didn't allow more than 3 runs in a game. That's a recipe for success. That's something that's really, really positive. Mitch Keller was the latest he pitched today. He had yet another quality start. That's 11 out of 15 appearances in 11 quality starts in 15 appearances for Mitch Keller. Again, he's still 1-9 because he hasn't gotten any run support. If you haven't seen it yet, Noah wrote a story about Mitch Keller that published this morning and published in print in the Post-Gazette, talking about how Mitch Keller is, at least by run support, one of the unluckiest pitchers in baseball. Noah's headline was that Mitch was the losingest pitcher in baseball, which is tough because Mitch Keller's pitched well this season. He's had a lot of really good starts. He's given the Pirates a chance to win just about every time he's on the mound and simply hasn't been rewarded for it. In the last 8 times he's pitched, he's gotten 2, 1, or 0 runs. He was shut out in the first one. Next 2 games, the Pirates scored 1 run for him. And then the last 5 starts, they've scored 2 runs in every single start. That's something that is very, very, very difficult to win with. And it's a reason why Mitch Keller's record is 1-9. Also wanted to talk about Mike Burrows just a little bit because he was really, really good yesterday. He had a career-high 8 strikeouts through 81 pitches. Really did well against this Cubs lineup, which is a very, very strong lineup, as I mentioned before. Burrow's changeup is just major league ready. I think that's something that you knew reading the scouting report going into when Mike Burrows got promoted to the big leagues. You knew that changeup was really good. He had a 71% whiff percentage on the pitch yesterday, which is impressive given how good the Cubs are. He got 6 of his 8 strikeouts with the changeup. It's a absolutely filthy pitch, and it's good to see him have success with it. However, with the starting pitching, Pirates still lost 3 out of 4 in this series, and really the only reason for that has been that the offense continues to struggle. Yesterday, the Pirates officially became the Major League's lowest scoring team, dropping their average down to, I believe it was 3.18 runs per game. That dropped further again today, especially after the Colorado Rockies had a couple of good offensive games. But the Pirates are officially the lowest scoring team in Major League Baseball, which is really just a sad thing to say. They haven't been able to hit all season. They've struggled badly. They struggled in this series. In 4 games, they scored a grand total of 7 runs, 7 in 4 games. Offense has been an issue all season, and it's something that it hasn't seemed like anyone really has answers for. Don Kelly mentioned as much today. Then He said if they had the answer to the offense, they would do it. That's what they'd be doing. But it's something that, frankly, no one's really had answers for. And I don't know how much of this the coaching staff can really do, because they're not the ones up there trying to hit major league pitching. They're not the ones that are failing to get weak contact. They're not the ones who had one hit in the final 9 innings of this one. At a certain point, there's only so much the coaches can do. The hitters just have to show that they're major league hitters. They've got to find a way to get more offense and to support their pitching staff. I was digging into the numbers after today's game, and I saw since May 1st, the Pirates starting pitcher has a 2.97 ERA since May 1st, 41 games. That is the best mark in baseball. That's better than the Dodgers. That's better than the Mets. That's better than the Phillies. That's better than the Cubs. That's better than every single team in the major leagues, including a whole bunch that have better records than the Pirates. But Pirates have had the best starting pitching in baseball over the last 41 games. They have a losing record in that span because their offense has scored, I believe, 124 runs in those 41 games, which is the worst mark in Major League Baseball. It was mentioned that, frankly, the Pirates are simply a team of two extremes at the moment. That's something that MLB.com asked in the press conference. Their hitting has really, really struggled. Their pitching has been really, really good. It showed that no matter how good your pitching is, if you're not scoring runs, you're going to struggle to win baseball games. And that's something that showed itself in these 4 games in Chicago and showed overall. It's something that there aren't too many ways to write it. It's just the Pirates have really struggled offensively this year, and they need to find some answers if they want to play winning baseball in 2025, and if they want to contend moving forward at really at any point, not just this season, but in general. Another thing I want to talk about before I wrap this up is that Andrew McCutchen had some success in this series, and his tweet was interesting. I think you guys might have seen it, that he's talking about Major League Baseball and the dead balls. That's something that we will cover more over the coming days. But McCutchen had an overall pretty good series. Had the home run yesterday. He had 2 hits. He's been a bit of an offensive bright spot, which is something that's both a positive and negative thing to say, because McCutchen's been very good. He just hasn't had very much support around him. We'll be covering every single game of this team throughout the rest of the season. You can follow our coverage at post-gazette.com. I am heading home to Pittsburgh after this one. Noah will have you covered in Detroit, but we will keep you covered for the rest of the season. Thank you guys for following along, and I will look forward to talking to you guys next time.
Thank you for checking out this content from Post-Gazette Sports. If you watch this video on YouTube, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. For all of the sports coverage the Post-Gazette has to offer, visit post-gazette.com.